Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Soph. Here we talk about books, beauty, mental health, serial killers, whatever I feel like talking about. Today's video is my July TBR. I'm actually recording this on the 23rd of June, just getting myself prepared. So there might be a couple extras because obviously I am recording it a little bit earlier than I would normally do it, but it's okay. So before I get started, if you like these videos, please give us a big thumbs up. It really helps, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so that you never miss an upload. Okay, so last month on my TBR I had A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I had Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerry Maniscalco. I had Heartstopper. I had Down Comes the Night. Oh, and The Red Queen. I have read everything. Oh, and From Blood and Ash. I have read everything except Down Comes the Night and The Red Queen. I am currently reading From Blood and Ash, so that will probably take me towards the end of the month, I think, because it is quite a chunky book. So if I don't read the other two, they will be on July as well. I am quite fortunate in the fact that I have 2 weeks off in July, as it is my birthday month, and so I am going away to Centre Park, so I will have literally nothing to do but read. So I'm hoping that gives me a boost this month. And not only that, but this month I've picked some smaller books that are slightly different categories, because all my books for June were like fantasy to fantasy romance, and I feel like, apart from Heartstopper obviously, I feel like I need to read something else. I love fantasy. I have fallen so hard into young adult and adult fantasy, and I love the romance aspect, and I love all of that. It's all good. I love it. But when you're trying to like push through these books, I just feel like I needed something to break it up. Maybe more graphic novels, I don't know, because that really helped, although I did end up reading Heartstopper alongside some of my books. So yeah, I think I might do a video on like what's on my book wish list. I don't know if that's something that people are interested in, but I think I might do that one next. But without further ado, I'm going to get onto my pile. There is currently 6 books on there, but it could be 8 because I probably won't finish 2 of them from my June one. So let's get started. So the first one on the list, not necessarily in order, it's just the top of the pile, is This Lie Will Kill You by Chelsea Picture. And I have been through what this is about in my haul video when I got this, but I'm just going to quickly brief over it. 1 year ago, there was a party. At the party, someone died. Until now, no one has told the truth about what happened that night. Tonight, the 5 survivors arrive at an isolated mansion, expecting to compete in a contest with a $50,000 prize. Nobody questions the odd, rather exclusive invitation until it's too late. 5 arrived, but not all can leave. Will the truth set them free, or will their lies destroy them all? So obviously this is not really, well, I guess you could argue that it's fantasy, but it's not really fantasy. It's more of a thriller about a murder, I guess. Probably, yeah. A murder or an accident or something gone wrong. And like I said when I hauled it, it gives me I Know What You Did Last Summer vibes. So I'm actually really excited to read this, and I think I will like speed through this one. And it's only 303 pages. 303? 305. Which is literally half of what Blood and Ash is. But yeah, so I'm really excited to read that again. It's a thriller, so it's not the type that I've been reading, so I think that will give me a good boost to get through it because it's something different. The next one is A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. This is a Hades and Persephone like retelling. It is steamy. It has steamy sections in it. So it is definitely not young adult, it is adult. So I'm not recommending it to any youngsters out there. But basically, Persephone is the goddess of spring by title only. The truth is, since she was a little girl, flowers have shriveled at her touch. After moving to New Athens, she hopes to lead an unassuming life disguised as a mortal journalist. Hades, god of the dead, has built a gambling empire in the mortal world, and his favourite bets are rumoured to be impossible. After a chance encounter with Hades, Persephone finds herself in a contract with the god of the dead, and the terms are impossible. Persephone must create life in the underworld or lose her freedom forever. The bet does more than expose Persephone's failures as a goddess. However, as she struggles to sow the seeds of her freedom, love for the god of the dead grows, and it's forbidden. So it is the Hades and Persephone tale. I think there's 3 books in this series, maybe more, I'm not sure. But I love Greek mythology, and that is like the main reason I got this. I just love anything to do, like Hades is like one of my favourite gods as well. So I'm a bit worried about how I'm going to feel about this, but if it's good, I will continue the series. If not, then I probably won't. I'm not someone who has to finish it if I'm not into it. Hence why when I got Throne of Glass, Red Queen and A Court of Thorns and Roses, I only got the first book because if I wasn't into it, I wasn't going to continue. However, from Blood and Ash and A Court of Thorns and Roses have been my 2 favourite books I've read this month, so I need the rest of them. And Kingdom of the Wicked, oh my god, I can't even forget about Kingdom of the Wicked. I loved that book, you guys, and I will do a monthly wrap up at some point, but I need the sequel. Like I need the sequel. Anyway, so that is number 2. So it's a steamy romance about Hades and Persephone. Following along in the Greekness, we have Cersei, which I have talked about, everyone's talked about, so I don't really need to go into it. What is it actually about? I can't even remember what it's about. It's been that long since I brought it. In the house of Helios, god of the sun and mightiest of the Titans, a daughter is born. Cersei is strange, not powerful and terrible like her father, nor gorgeous and mercenary like her mother, but she has a dark power of her own, witchcraft. When Cersei's gift threatens the gods, she is banished to the island of the I don't know how you say that, where she hones her occult craft, casting spells, gathering strange herbs, and taming wild beasts. Yet a woman who stands alone cannot live in peace for long, and among her island's guests is an unexpected visitor, the mortal Odysseus, for whom Cersei will risk everything. Cersei's tale is a vivid epic of family rivalry, love, and loss. The inextinguishable song of women burning hot and bright in darkness. Why can't I read? In darkness. Really? In the darkness of a man's world. I don't know, I've said this before, I don't know the story of Cersei, so I won't be able to compare that to how this reads, but I'm very excited to read it nonetheless. Again, it's like more of a romancy thing, so very different to what I've been reading this month. Then we have They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. This has been spoken about a lot on BookTube and stuff, so I think most people know what it's about. But basically there's a death cast call and our 2 main characters are called, and it basically means they're gonna die that day. So they ended up meeting up. They were complete strangers. They met. They wanted to make a friend on their last day. So there's an app for people who are on their last day that you can meet people, and so they ended up meeting up, and it's all about their last day. And yeah, so everyone says that it's really sad, so this is gonna sound really weird, but I feel like I need a sad book because I haven't read a sad book in a while, and I'm tired. Like, I love happy endings because I like to come up with my own ending for the book and hope and pray that it happens that way. Most of the time it does, but I need something different. I need something different. So I'm excited to read this. You also have both perspectives, I think. That's why there's like black markers in my book. Like, oh, that's just the parts. So it goes like that. Yeah. So Matteo is one of the characters, and it says Matteo there. And then on some of the other ones it says Rufus. So you flip between the 2 characters, which I also love that as well. Getting it from like both points of view. I love that. Again, okay, I feel like July is just going to be a month of the Greek because the next 2 books are Greek related. So I have A Song of Achilles, the book that broke so many hearts. And for that reason, I am excited to read it because, like I just said, I want my heart to be broken. I want to feel something. It says on the back, Greece in the Age of Heroes, awkward young prince Patroclus has been exiled to the court of King Peleus. I am so bad with like foreign names. Despite their differences, Peleus' golden boy Achilles befriends the shamed prince. As they grow into young men, their bond blossoms into something deeper, despite the displeasure of Achilles' mother, the sea goddess Thetis. But when word comes that Helen of Sparta has been kidnapped, Achilles must go to war in distant Troy and fulfill his destiny. Torn between love and fear for his friend, Patroclus goes with him. So, it's a romance to do with Greek mythology, and I love it. I say I love it. I will let you guys know when I finish it. I feel like I'm gonna bawl my eyes out because I get so attached to characters and their story, and I don't know if I'm prepared for it, but I need to be because this is reading. I think this is probably one that I'll take with me to Center Parks and read, because we have a balcony and I'm so excited to just sit on the balcony with like a cocktail or something or a nice coffee and just read. I'm literally so excited. I don't know what to do with myself. And then lastly on my actual pile here is Law by Alexandra Bracken. This is the Fairly exclusive edition, so it is very pretty. And look at these characters, like, look at them. Look at him! Oh, I'm excited. I'm so excited. So again, this is to do with Greek mythology, and it's actually a book that I've been interested in for so long, and I was going to just buy the paperback version and read it, but I really wanted this version and I didn't want to have 2 copies of the same book, so I just waited, and I was very lucky to get my hands on it. It is a slightly chunkier book. It's, how many pages are you? This is like the chunkiest book in the pile. So it's 466 pages, so it's not even that much bigger than some of the ones down there, but this is the chunkiest book, but the writing is a lot bigger and obviously the pages are bigger. So, but I'll just read you the blurb because this is obviously the first time I've had my hands on it, so I haven't read it on my channel. In modern day New York, a murderous game is about to begin. The Aegon. Every 7 years, for 1 week only, Zeus punishes the gods by forcing them to walk the earth as mortals, savagely hunted by the descendants of ancient bloodlines, all eager to kill a god and seize their divine power and immortality. After her family was brutally murdered by a rival line, Law Perseus fled, turning her back on the Aegon's cruel promises of eternal glory. For years, Law has honoured her parents' memory by doing one thing, surviving. For years, she has pushed away dark thoughts of revenge, until now. As the next game dawns, Law finds Athena gravely wounded on her doorstep. The goddess offers her an alliance against their mutual enemy, and a way to leave the Aegon behind her forever. But Law's decision to rejoin the hunt will come at a deadly cost. It may not be enough to stop the rise of a new god with the power to destroy all of humanity. So yeah, this is obviously fantasy. This is probably the only fantasy in my TBR. Or the only, no, that's not true. I guess the Hades and Persephone one is fantasy as well. But yeah, so I am so excited to read this. Like I said, I've wanted to read this for the last like month or so, but I wanted to get this version. So this one will definitely be coming with me to Center Parks. I'm going to save it especially. It's only a few weeks away, so I don't have to wait too long. And yeah, so that's my physical pile. I'd also like to get my hands on the next couple of A Court of Thorns and Roses books, and the next From Blood and Ash book, and read those as well. But that is a lot of books, and like I said, I probably won't get to start the other 2 that are on my TBR for this month, so they will be next month as well. So there is a lot of books for me to get through, but I will do a end of month wrap up. You will know my progress then. But yeah, so that is it for today's video. If you have any books that you are reading this month or you're excited to come out, and then read, then please drop them in the comments below. I'm always looking for new book recs. I will leave my Goodreads link in the description below, so you can all come and find me on there if you want to. If not, that's fine. But yeah, if you like these videos, please give them a thumbs up so I know which ones to do, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video.